Hi everyone. I wanted to let you guys know that Eugenia Cooney has contributed to my eating disorder as a male. This is the male testimony, the male version. Just so you know that there are males out there who are anorexic. You might not believe that, but men can be anorexic just as well. I wanted to make this video because before Eugenia Cooney, I didn't have an eating disorder, but since watching her videos, all I wanted to do was be as skinny as her. All I wanted to do was to be as skinny as Eugenia Cooney. Now, Shanny, if you're watching this, please react. We need more people out there to understand that there's male anorexia. We need more people to understand it because they don't believe it. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place as well. I just have a lot on my mind about this. So I started watching Eugenia Cooney, and all I was thinking about was how could I be as skinny as her. I started watching TWED videos just shortly after, which stands for trigger warning eating disorder videos, where basically it's a day in the life of anorexia and what they eat. And only eating 100 calories a day to try and be skinny, just like Eugenia Cooney. I really need people to understand that watching Eugenia Cooney can contribute to eating disorders for many of her fans, many of her viewers. And you know what? I don't think it's okay. None of her content is, eating disorder related, right? But there's so many of us that idolize Eugenia Cooney. So many of us that want to be her. So many of us that want to be just like her. And you know that Kyrie cosplay video? That, unfortunately, was my inspiration. I wanted to be as skinny as Eugenia Cooney during her Kyrie cosplay time. And Eugenia, if you're watching, none of this that I'm saying is to hurt you. None of this that I'm saying is to offend you. This is just my story. This is just my testimonial. And this is my way to let others know that male anorexia does exist. I was inspired by Claire and one other girl who's done videos like this. And when you're young and impressionable, you become obsessed with Eugenia Cooney, obsessed with being just like her in every way, shape, and form. And you know what? It's just, being young, you're so impressionable. It's just, there's no way to get around that. Because everything is new to you, everything is interesting. And, I used to binge and purge just so I could be skinny. And if you don't know what that means, binging and purging means you eat a whole bunch of food and you feel really guilty about the calories, so you well, you throw it all up. That's what purging is. Eugenia Cooney is the only one who knows who her audience is through the YouTube Studio analytics. If I would have to guess, most of Eugenia Cooney's fans are in the age range of 13 to 17, 18 to 24, and 65 and older. I believe her fans that are 13 to 24 are the young, impressionable people that watch her videos. I believe that her fans that are 65 and older are the fetishists who, well, I it's hard to say this because it's really inappropriate, but they get off to her videos. They masturbate and get off to watching how skinny she is. And I'm sorry if that was way too graphic. You can cut that out, or you can just, I don't know. I'm sorry if that was way too graphic. That's not my intentions, but I'm just being 100% honest with you people. That is most likely what's going on. I've known Eugenia Cooney for many, many, many years now, online, not in person, but I've seen her content for many, many years. And you know, a lot of people say that her videos are triggering. Well, they are to young, impressionable people. So, honestly, maybe her content should be 18 and older. But obviously, she could not make any money from ad revenue if that was the case. A lot of her content nowadays is Disney related and, you know, content that young people like to watch, like makeup videos, cosplay, Disney. This is stuff that young people want to watch, I'm sure. And I'm gonna guess that half of her audience, 50%, are between the ages of 13 and 17. And they're impressionable. They idolize these YouTubers. At least I did. And I'm sure most of her subscribers and followers, they idolize her. Absolutely. Because when I was younger, I would idolize all kinds of YouTubers, like Damon Fizzy, Joey Graceffa, etc., etc. Johnny Gilbert, Eugenia Cooney. And I wanted to be just like them in every way, shape, and form, every single aspect. You know? Being so young and being so impressionable, you want to be like your idols. And you'll do anything to do so. And that is where it stems from. That is where the eating disorder starts. I'm just in shock that there's no YouTube guidelines or policies or rules about being emaciated, about being, you know, unhealthy to your audience in that way. You know, I don't know if YouTube will ever do anything about this. They need to do something. There's been so many petitions online and they've never changed anything. I think we need to like start a snowball effect to get YouTube to finally do something after years and years and years of neglect on their part. I'm just in shock. How many girls have died wanting to look like Eugenia Cooney? I heard about a girl in Russia who is a very young fan of Eugenia's, and she died from anorexia, an eating disorder. You know, Eugenia Cooney might not even know that people have literally died from wanting to be like her. And it's not a joke. This is the truth, absolutely the truth. we just don't know these people behind the screens. If you get 100,000 viewers every single video, imagine how many actually died. I'm not saying this to scare anyone, I'm just trying to be as honest as possible and have an honest conversation. So, yeah. Let's have a healthy comment discussion down in the comments down below. Let's keep it healthy, okay? Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Keep it healthy, and please don't fall into the trap of idolizing your favorite YouTuber. It's not going to be healthy in the end, and you're not going to be happy. Thanks everyone.